needs to work on bringing the biceps further back. His elbows leaning slightly forward. Hopefully, we don't get demonetized as she's showing off the glutes more often than last time. Coach Greg, in today's video, I'm going to be giving body fat percentage assessments for subscribers to my newsletter. So if you want to get your body fat assessment done or you want free training programs and so on, please click the link in the description and become one of the nearly 200,000 newsletter subscribers. And up first, we have 28-year-old Ashley Bankovic. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall and is 133 pounds. She competes in bikini. She's natural, been training for only 2 years. Look at the physique on this girl, only training for 2 years. You can tell this girl, she has the genetics to compete in bikini. She estimates her body fat to be about 20%. Now I'm going to give you what I think. Standing relaxed, you can see amazing quad development. She has fantastic legs, posing really well, trying to make her waist look as small as possible by twisting to the side. You can see arms very lean. You can actually see vascularity, veins in her arms. And from the rear, all I can see is her rear. And she is a bikini competitor, and that is one of the most important features a woman can have. Very good glute development, arching her back to make it appear even larger. And you can see also has good calves, slight visibility of the hamstrings. And although her hair is down, I can in fact see that she has good back development, a lot of conditioning in her back. And standing relaxed, standing tall, no longer arching, you can see she still has great glute development. That is hard to get. Definitely she's been doing her squats and her hip thrusts harder than last time. And if you appear below the gluteus maximus, you can see a slight roll on the left leg and on the right. That is in fact body fat. She doesn't have cellulite, but she does have some body fat in this area. When you're a top-level bikini competitor in contest shape, this would not actually be there. She's 22% body fat, slightly higher than her 20% predicted. You're thinking, how is this possible? Look how good she looks. That is what it looks like. And for high-level athletes, this is the kind of body fat percentage that most women would possess. And bikini competitors, not about being high-level athletes, it's about being ripped. If you saw a bikini competitor on show day at the beach, you'd think, what is going on? Why is she so lean? And so to compete at the highest level, she probably would still have to lose, get this, 10 more pounds of body fat. I know it's shocking. I'm just telling you the truth. And last pose, standing relaxed from the front, you can see clearly has visible six-pack. She is extremely lean, looks fantastic. Veins on the biceps clearly prominent. And so she says she's competing in 6 months. This is her off season. And so she most likely looks like this, A, due to genetics, B, having a great training program, and C, she knows what she's doing in the kitchen. Up next, 24-year-old Manuel Pera. He's only 24 years of age. He's a circle, and he's 6 feet 1 inches tall. Pretty tall guy. He stands, guess what? Try and guess. 170 pounds. And you think you need to be 200 pounds to look good. He's 6'1" and weighs 170. Does he not look good? Look at this guy's physique. 170 pounds, 6'1", looks amazing. Wants to be a future competitor. He estimates himself to be at 10% body fat. He's got great arm development. You could get the biceps a bit closer to the face. And what I notice immediately, the small waist and the abs. And obviously, look at the definition in the quads. This guy's quads, very, very lean. He does appear to have more muscle on that quad than the other, perhaps asymmetry, but hey, that's normally can always work on balancing things out in the future. And standing relaxed, legs actually look a lot more balanced in this pose, and even when relaxed, look at how lean his stomach is. Very, very lean, vascularity all over. He does appear to have a little bit of puffiness under the nipple. Sometimes that can be from PD use, also could be from something that happened during his puberty. And so is he in fact 100% natural? I don't know. I can't tell from just looking at this, but it is a little bit suspicious. You don't know. But hey, 170 pounds, 6'1", 10% body fat, perfectly reasonable to be natural. And standing relaxed from the rear, look at the back development. However, it looks like he has much more development on the left shoulder than the right. However, it could be the angle. The camera seems to have been placed more to the side. It looks like he's twisted ever so slightly. And so if the left delt is closer to the camera than the right, it's going to appear a lot bigger. And so it does appear to have a lot of asymmetry in this pose. Not sure, we can't tell. And so when you're taking photos, be sure to take 100. Take them from every angle, pick the best one that makes you look at your absolute best. And again, the wide lats and the small waist, and look at all that muscle in the delt. The rear delt, the side, you can see so much development going on. The larger the delts, the smaller the waist, the better the V shape, the better you're going to do in competition. Lower body does appear to need more leg development slightly, has some calf development. However, he's not shaved. Need to shave the hair off, shave off the fur, see what's underneath. And standing relaxed, you can see bubbles of muscle all over the back. Back is clearly well developed. However, he's still twisted slightly to the side. I would love to see him have the right shoulder further back, even it out with the camera so that we can get a more accurate assessment of his physique. And so to me, this appears to be 9% body fat or even slightly less. Up next, 26-year-old Jessie Poole. She's only 5 foot 1 inches tall and says she's 110 pounds. Looks way bigger than that, but hey, at 5 foot 1 and this lean, 110 pounds looks like an awful lot of muscle. Says she's only been training for 4 years and plans to compete in figure. From the rear, striations all over her back, great glute development, clearly see the hamstrings, quads popping out on the side, slightly underdeveloped calves in comparison. Look at the biceps. The abs are absolutely peeled. There's no body fat on this woman. Quad sweep, everything's going on. And as you can see, with very low body fat levels like this, your face starts to get some wrinkles. When you diet to this extent, your face begins to change. She says 19% body fat. It ain't over 15. This is considered competition shape. This is very lean, leaner than a bikini competitor would need to be. However, she's competing in figure, and so she could in fact get a little bit leaner. I know it makes no sense that you would need to be leaner than this to compete in figure, and frankly you don't. She could clearly walk up on stage, compete like this, but there would be perhaps a few other competitors even leaner than this. I know, shocking. Hard to believe you have to diet to this extent to compete in women's figure, but hey, that is the sport of which she enjoys. And standing relaxed, all you can see is the flaring of the quads, huge quads. Could get bigger calves, perhaps larger deltoids to make her waist appear smaller. And so with added muscle on the shoulders, of which she most certainly can do, she's only at 4 years of training. Imagine when she gets into 10 years of training. She can clearly get bigger. You can see obliques, abdominals, even just standing there, she has clearly a shredded physique. But hey, 5 weeks out, and so she's gonna continue to get leaner. And so imagine how lean she's gonna be on show day. And so if you're thinking about competing, look at this. Realize this is the kind of conditioning that you need, or even more, especially in women's figure physique. And so only take on this challenge if you want to go through and suffer to this extent.
Next time on Coach Greg.
Weighs in 145 pounds. I feel like this is the UFC. Needs to work on bringing the biceps further back. His elbows leaning slightly forward. Hopefully we don't get demonetized as she's showing off the glutes more often than last time.